everybody, so I'm back with another video for you guys today. Today I'm doing a video on how to incorporate color into your eyeshadow without being like so overwhelming. I know this look kind of looks really dramatic, but it's mostly because of all the eyeliner I'm wearing. But yeah, I'm using a Makeup Forever eyeshadow and it's in the shade number 92. I posted this picture on Instagram and a lot of people asked me to film how I did it, and it's really simple. So yeah, this is the look, and if you want to see how I achieved it, then please keep on watching. So I'm taking the shade Wedge from MAC, and this is just a MAC 224 blending brush, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I already have my eyeshadow primer on as well. For the photo I posted, I didn't use this eyeshadow as a transition, but I have it in front of me now, so that's what I'm using. Next, I'm taking a more tapered blending brush, and I'm going to be going into the shade Cream Dream in the Saucebox Etude palette, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to focus that lower in the crease, not quite as high up. This is just to help kind of give us some more definition without really darkening the look. Next, I'm just taking a flat shader brush. I'm going to take the shade Beaming in the Etude palette, which is just a light cream color. And I'm just going to pack that onto the lid now. I'm just going to take that same blending brush we used and kind of blend out the lid color so it's not such a stark line. So I'm going to do my concealer now because we're going to be going over that lash line, or the bottom lash line, with that purple shade, so I like to do my concealer first. And I'm just going to be using my MAC Prolongwear concealer in the shade NC20. Apply it with my fingers first. Then I'm just taking a small blender brush and I'm going to buff that into the under eyes. So once that's on there, I'm going to be setting the under eye area with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm taking the shades Vanilla and Banana and mixing them together. This is just a MAC 109. I immediately set my concealer just because mine tends to crease regardless of the concealer I use, so setting that right away will kind of help that last a little bit longer without creasing. Okay, so before we go ahead in with that purple shade, I'm going to do a couple of steps just to make sure that it's super vibrant and also well blended. So I'm going back into my MAC palette and I'm taking Wedge again on a smaller little blending brush here, and I'm going to go along the bottom lash line. This is basically giving us a transition for that purple. It'll make it a little bit easier to blend over top and have it fade into a brown. Because if we take the purple down too far, it can kind of look like I have been punched in the face. So next I'm going to be taking a purple eyeliner. You can use a white one if you want, but I'm using this purple one. It's by Essence and it's their Kajal eyeliner in the color Everyone's Darling. It's just a kind of shimmery light purple. It's the only purple eyeliner I have, so I'm just using that as a base. So I'm going to be lining the waterline with it. Alright, so now for the star of the show. I'm taking Makeup Forever's eyeshadow in the shade 92. This is the older formula, so I'm not sure what the new one is called now, but I know that they still make this color. I believe they reformulated it because this is kind of difficult to blend because it's a very like matte, bright color. But anyways, I really like it and I still own it, so I'm going to use it. So what I'm going to do first of all is fill in that lash line with the eyeshadow. You want to be careful with this because this isn't necessarily supposed to go in your eye, but it's just what I did for the photo and what I think looks really cool, so use your own discretion. If you have a really bright purple eyeliner, you can do the same thing and you don't have to put the shadow in your eye, but that's just what I'm doing. So I've got a Delium Tools 780 pencil brush here, and I'm just gonna lightly tap on my waterline with that eyeshadow. And then I'm going to take the eyeshadow and just smudge it right into the lash line. Okay, so this is pretty much where we're at with the purple. You can always just keep adding more and building it. I think this is a great way to wear color just because you can pretty much substitute this bottom shade for any other color. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and add some eyeliner just because I want to balance out the bottom of the lash line with the top, and I'm going to add some lashes and then I'll be right back to finish up the rest of the face. You know, you're doing your eyeliner and then you just like totally get out of control and make it like way thicker than you wanted to. Yeah, that just happened, but that's okay. But yeah, this is the finished eye look. It's so easy, like really doesn't take any time at all. But yeah, I'm digging it, and it's a little harsh for daytime, but I think this would be really cool for like going out at night, spring or summer, if you're wearing like all black or something. I don't know, just how it. So what I do after I do my foundation is I take this Fit Me foundation stick, and mine's in the shade Toffee, and I use my Real Techniques buffing brush and I just kind of buff it onto the cheeks. Now I've already done this, but I'm just going to kind of re-emphasize it. I also kind of steal my sister's Chanel bronzer, cream bronzer thing, but she's going to kick my ass if I use that, so we're using the Maybelline one. But I do have my Chanel Le Beige powder, and mine's in the shade number 40. So I'm actually going to use that to bronze today, and that's the color right there. I'm taking the Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just going to use this to kind of warm up my skin. I haven't really been feeling that whole like contoured thing lately. It's summer, so it's kind of easier to just slap on some bronzer and go. There's a little tip for people who have a bump in the bridge of their nose like mine. You can take your bronzer and just kind of go over the bump, and instead of contouring your nose like conventionally with the lines on the sides, this is a nice way to kind of diminish that bump a little bit and bring it back instead of pulling it forward by adding like a lighter color in the middle. Plus it gives a little bit of color to your skin, because the sun would naturally hit the higher points of your face. So for my highlight, I'm taking the Josie Maran Liquid Illuminator Argan Illuminizer. And I don't use the pump because it pumps up way too much. And I'm just kind of doing, ooh, it's a little more than I wanted. A little swipe. Taking a duo fiber brush, I'm just going to blend that in. The stuff is like liquid gold. It is so beautiful. I'm going to be taking the Milani blush in Luminoso, and this is just an angled blush brush, and I'm going to add that to the apples and brush it upwards. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking a pink lipstick. This is the shade Runway Pink by e.l.f. So this is the final look, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's really simple and straightforward, and you can switch out the purple for any other color that you want to play with. But yeah, this is really nice for like summer, spring, evening time kind of thing. Let me know if you enjoyed the video by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel, and leave me any requests in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.